Here we go.
Boo-hoo, you fucking fandom. Seriously, I mean, you're getting quality games here and there from SEGA. You're still getting amazing games coming out soon later out in the year, and you're still getting a movie coming out late next year. God, man, shut the fuck up. God, you're such bitches, man. This whole fucking Fast Friends thing really became a goddamn war zone in the Sonic community within the last 24 hours. It's ridiculous. Who gives a damn what the BIOS says here and there? It's ridiculous. The toxic fans, fault, of course, for starting this nonsense. So you're basically complaining about certain character bios. Like, who gives a damn? Come on, people. They're just bios here and there. And not only that, why would it matter anyways? Didn't I say this almost a month ago where SEGA president was going to make some changes when it comes to character bios or descriptions? Didn't I say that was going to happen? Well, this is it right here from Sonic Fast Friends Forever. I honestly thought it really started with Sonic Superstars when they changed Amy's bio for the better because she's no longer a crazy stalker chick. And speaking of that, I'll get to that in a minute. I'm just trying to give everybody some context of what's going on right here. So yeah, I honestly thought that bio change was needed for Amy because you gotta realize that SEGA wants to create a new generation of Sonic the Hedgehog fans, and if this is their way of driving out all the fucking crazy ass fans out of here and bringing in new fans, I'm down for it. If this is their way of getting out all the crazies, all the loonies, all the fucking toxic fans that don't contribute to nothing, so be it. Seriously, the fan base, now they're at war with each other for this nonsense, seriously. What happened to Unity? What happened to the Game Awards where we're all united and then all of a sudden now we're infighting between each other? You see, this fan base is fucking insane. The toxic fumes are so toxic you'd think you'd be in Chernobyl. Unbelievable. Alright, now let's show off some important tweets right here and there just for extra context. So first of all, shoutouts to this on Amy channel. We have haters and cowards like this who troll, who just can't seem to see Amy Rose be loved. Advertised and appreciated by SEGA and Sonic Team in recent years. They are resorting to using year-old games context that SEGA doesn't use for their current canon to preach a false narrative. Absolutely, and here's this picture right here, obviously. Obviously, if you played Sonic Generations, basically, Sonic is basically just having his hand basically on Amy's face right there because she's going in for a kiss. Birthday kiss, nonetheless. So, yeah, a lot of people, and you've been seeing a lot of GIFs or a lot of images of past games so people can showcase their false narrative, and it's rather fucking pathetic. And here's one right here, obviously, the one from Sonic Riders at the end of the hero story, where basically Amy is chasing Sonic with her hammer. Again, this picture is also taken out of context because in this one, Sonic sent a tornado at Eggman while Amy was held hostage, sending both of them flying sky high, and Sonic didn't even apologize, yet this scene still gets used out of context to make Amy look bad. Like, here's one right here. I kind of find it funny how some Sonic fans are complaining on Amy Rose no longer chasing Sonic, when not too long ago, you were all mad and annoyed from the whole dynamic she had with Sonic for years. Just shows that the Sonic fans can't appreciate anything. I'm glad my girl has grown up. Absolutely. And shoutouts to MZ Berry for this tweet right here, which has a lot of likes, by the way. Exactly, like, the hypocrisy is real, people. I mean, seriously, I was one of the few people that didn't like Amy's characteristics as a crazy stalker chick. I didn't like that. Sonic Frontiers actually changed Amy's dynamic. I know a lot of you have mixed feelings on Amy's character, the way she was portrayed. Look, this is SEGA saying she's not that person no more. Same thing with all the other characters. They're growing up. You're giving them you're giving them a new dynamic. This and that. Anything you've seen in the past mentions, that's going to be wiped away. They're going to get a new, fresh beginning. That's just the way it is. Don't be surprised if SEGA has been having this plan for years. Now with the success of Sonic Frontiers, and obviously with Sonic Superstars, it's happening all over the place. So the old canon you've grown up with for the last 30 years, that's no longer going to be a thing anymore. They're coming up with new bios, so SEGA can control the narrative and saying, look, these are the characters they should have been all along. What's wrong with that? You just don't like the fact that Amy Rose is just getting new character bios for her modern state as opposed to her classic state in Sonic Superstars, where she's no longer that crazy stalker chick, and from that shitty article from back in 2021, the Encyclopedia, where Amy was made out to be nothing more than a fangirl who can't defend herself. Like I said, I mean, many people like the way that things were back then, and then all of a sudden this new regime comes over, they change everything. Now Amy's getting the name recognition she finally deserves after what, being on the sideline for so long. It's always been Sonic, and I guess people liked it that way. Oh, but now they don't like the fact that Amy's being advertised alongside Tails and Knuckles. Give me a fucking break, people. You people make me sick when it comes to the way you try to downplay Amy Rose like this. And on her 30th birthday, approaching too, nonetheless. This isn't necessary. Again, you know, you have wild-ass Sonic the Hedgehog fans, quote-unquote, who like to spew out nonsense like this. And then you have legitimate Sonic the Hedgehog fans that are trying to contain the fire by trying to say you guys are acting inappropriate, you're acting like children. It's funny because a lot of these Sonic the Hedgehog fans, you know, they have the brain and the mindset of a 5-year-old, and they behave like one when they don't get their fucking way. And Sega's not going to cave in anymore. Let me know what y'all think about this, and I gotta go. Peace out.